Cubs signed with the Golden State Warriors, no doubt about that. You better believe that. Hopefully they can retain Looney and Gary Payton II. They were big-time, impactful players for the Golden State Warriors this season. I was happy to see GP2 get out there. Think about that. 5 G League teams, 4 NBA teams. He floats around. Wanted to be a video guy this year after he got cut. He had a big impact on this championship season. He played big in the finals.
Absolutely.
And I thought he set the tone for the season when the Warriors started off 18-2. When they opened the season 18-2, remember his dunk over Kelly Oubre Jr.?
Yes.
And it shut him down.
Yeah, it did.
And Kelly Oubre Jr. had a goose egg at Chase Center. Didn't even score a point. And we're out here celebrating GP2 because of what he did to Kelly Oubre Jr., what he did to many, many people this season when he went up for the dunk. And people just stopped jumping with him. They were like, no, I'm good.
Well, when he broke his elbow or whatever, I don't know what the specific injury was. I thought it was a wrap for him this year. I mean, I don't think they win the championship if he doesn't come back.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Him, rehabbing and coming back, I thought that might be a career-altering injury. That's how bad that thing looked when he first fell.
Yep, and he comes back and had a big impact in the
Just
NBA
crazy.
Finals. Crazy.
It really is. And you know what? Whether he gets picked up by another team or whether he ends up getting retained by the Golden State Warriors, I think we can all agree, they squeeze that lemon for every single drop. Yep. And it's a credit to him, the player, for continuing his persistence. It's a credit to the organization. Bob Myers said, hey, we're going to release you, but we're going to bring you back. And he's saying, yeah, I'll come back as a video coordinator.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, that's wild.
It's unbelievable. Kevon Looney playing every single game this season. Every single game. Tied Steph and Clay for the most games played in the season as a Warrior. I mean, the iconic moments he had. The Game 6 against Memphis, 22 rebounds.
Absolutely.
The Game 2 against the Dallas Mavericks, where he scored 12 or 10 points in that third quarter when they erased the 19-point deficit, and he just played big down the stretch. Played big down the stretch in a pivotal Game 4 in the NBA Finals against the Celtics.
He was really good in Game 4. Really good.
Think about how far we've come with Looney to where people last season were screaming, you can't play this guy. You can't play this guy. Yeah. Early in the season, Bielitsa has a fast start. Everybody said start Bielitsa over Looney. And said just be patient, folks. Looney's now a guy where everybody's chanting Loon. Yep. I want him back too.
I do too. But I don't think he's going to get
what's his market going to be?
That's the question.
Is he a system player or can he thrive elsewhere?
Well, we've seen this in the NBA. There's not a whole lot of money for the mid-market kind of guy, that middle ground guy. There's a ton of max money, not ton, but there's max slots, and then you have a lot of, what we call, veteran minimum salaries, mid-level exceptions, things like that. But it's not like people are like, hey, we've got $13 million to spend. Let's spend it on Kevon Looney. There's not a lot of teams. Yeah. So if you're him, okay, maybe Sacramento or Charlotte, those are just two that have been kind of rumored. Are they that enticing? The Warriors can match. They have his bird rights, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. To me, I have to prioritize bringing back Looney, especially when I look at the big man market and I go, am I going to find a guy who's a better fit for this team than Kevon Looney?
And I will just love his presence with James Wiseman.
Absolutely.
When James Wiseman spoke to the media Saturday, James Wiseman was discussing how he was watching Looney in closely, where to be, what spots to be, the positioning. Looney, he learned a lot from. So I would just love Looney just to be around for James Wiseman next season as a big. I see some text here. Let's go get Demarcus Cousins again. Cousins just doesn't play defense like Looney.
He was really good in the playoffs, though.
He was really good
against the Warriors.
He was solid. Moments, he had a couple games, but
I'm probably
defensively, when you get switched out on that pick and roll, are you barbecue chicken or can you hold your own? Looney on that pick and roll defense, a lot of teams were picking on him, thinking they could score on him or drive by him. Looney more than held his own. So defensively right now, I just think he's so much better than Demarcus Cousins. And in that position, I prefer defense than a score like Demarcus Cousins.
I think I don't know what their thought is. I don't think it's either or. I think they would want Looney and Demarcus Cousins probably together, and let's say Bielitsa walks or something like that. I might lean Bielitsa over Boogie.
Bielitsa has some moments in the finals.
He did, and I just think he fits the offense a little better in terms of that second unit, ball movement, spacing. It's just a very different player than DeMarcus. DeMarcus really, I think Denver's a good spot for him.
Very good spot for him. Mike Malone, former coach. He gets Demarcus Cousins, kind of rein him in a little bit before he goes crazy. So I'd much rather have Looney, to be honest with you, in that spot compared to Demarcus Cousins.
Look, not that we're going to go deep in. I don't pretend to know anybody in the draft, but if we're just saying team needs, whether it's through free agency, draft, whatever, I think we all agree another big can always use wings. And I think a backup point guard.
Yeah. I mean, look, wings are the thing, and who knows what happens with Damian Lee? Who knows what happens with Juan Toscano-Anderson? I think wings, for the most part, Clay, Wiggins, Moody, Kuminga. We'll see what happens with Otto Porter Jr. We'll definitely love a wing. But backup point guard is something they really haven't had.
A true backup point guard.
Since Sean Livingston.
Yes.
Now, can Jordan Poole run that backup point guard spot? Absolutely. He could play make. You may have him for that second unit, but another traditional guard, like in the mindset of a 6'3", 6'4" guy who could defend and get your team into sets, they don't have that. It'd be nice to have that, but are you going to thrust a rookie into that role? The rookies who are going to get drafted by the Warriors Thursday night are probably going straight to Santa Cruz.
No
how much
doubt.
room is really on the roster for a backup point guard?
Not a lot. Well,
do you really need one?
I could see them trading out, of the draft altogether to try to get future picks, just because they're kind of in a weird spot right now where they already have some young guys. Do you really want 5 young guys on this team next year?
If you have the core 4.
But I'm asking you, of your like 12, 13 locked in spots, are you really going to have 5 guys under 21?
Yeah, I mean that's.
I'm asking. I don't know the answer.
I don't. They're going to be in Santa Cruz. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to crack this roster.
Yes,
it'll be very, very tough.
Yes, and plus, I could be wrong, but don't they have one of these guys who's a stashed European player who could come over?
What's the guy named in Australia?
With the
Jessup.
Thank you. The lefty
Is he still
shooter.
around?
I don't know.
He didn't look good in summer league. Maybe he got better. There hasn't been any.
They're hosting some summer league games.
Well, I know.
I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, California Classic.
Yeah,
what is that? That's early
Kings
July,
fans
right?
Are furious.
Are they furious?
Well, it's like where would the league rather go? San Francisco or Sacramento?
Dude,
I like Sacramento.
California Classic. Chase Center. I forgot all about that.
Get me credentialed, Doug.
July 2nd and 3rd.
Let's go.
Right now. 4th of July weekend.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I'm going. I'm going to that.
Look at you.
Going to that right down the street. You can take Baby Chaz, cheap little ticket, go hang out, empty seats. You know you love the California Classic.
I do.
Think about last year. You brought up Jessup.
Okay, we took a limo. Tell people what we did last year. We took a limo. Somebody came through.
Our boy Premier Limo, Steve. Shout out to Steven. He's affiliated with Warriors World. So Young Beck, Sheed, all those guys. Steve, he listens all the time. Hey, Bonta, don't drive to Sacramento. Let me hook you up with the ride.
That was awesome. And so they drove us all the way up to Sacramento. We went to the Golden One Center, had barbecue beforehand, stuffed our faces, walked into Golden One Center.
And we did have the barbecue with Young Nasher.
Sauced. So good.
Dude, that stuff was so
good. Yeah, it was delicious. And then we watched Kuminga and Moody play in their first ever Warrior game in that California class. It was pretty awesome.
Hey, I remember 5 minutes in, we were like, we love Kuminga. And then we saw Tim Roy afterwards. And Tim, I was like, man, that Kuminga kid, he goes, Bonta, he reminds me of a young Ron Artest.
He's so
from that moment on, I was all on the JK train. Yeah, I was on it when D. Wright came in the studio and said, take Jonathan Kuminga 7 overall. Take him 7 overall. At one point, Kuminga was one of the top picks in the mock drafts. I don't even know why he dropped, I guess, the shooting percentage or whatnot, and he just lost interest. Who knows? But California Classic at Chase Center, that would be a lot of fun. Think about where we've come from. California Classic, Kuminga and Moody, and then all the Jessup videos. How many breakdowns of Jessup and what he's going to
Tommy Call is still posting Warriors Wire videos of Jessup shooting threes in the corner.
We're going to have Jessup next year stretching the floor. We're going to have him stretching the floor. You guys are forgetting about Nico Mannion. I forgot he was in Italy.
But
he's in Italy.
Isn't he on like a 2-way contract? And didn't Chioza take his spot? Like I don't know how that works.
Yeah, something like that.
So, how does that work? Do they still have his rights, or because they use that slot on someone else? I don't know. I'm asking somebody who would know.
I should know this, being the Warriors guy. I should know this, but I just know he took off to Italy.
Yeah, I know that.
We'll figure that out.
At least a 2-year deal with an Italian team. I just thought that they used the 2-way on Chiozza, and I'm not sure if that exempts them from being able to retain Nico Mannion or that they still have his rights because he opted out.
Really quick, so what I found here is so while Mannion did leave the Warriors, they do retain his rights over him because he signed with an international league.
There you go.
So he'll get a shot next year.
He had a couple of moments the year prior, but he dramatically looked overwhelmed.
Yeah.
He looked undersized. I don't know if he fits.
Yeah, I don't know if he fits either. Man, maybe we should get some California Classic tickets and give it out to the roasters. That'll be a lot of fun.
I like that idea.
I love that idea.
Yeah,
Raymond Ritter, if you're up, if you're not hungover, shoot me a text. Let's get some tickets to the roasters to go see the California Classic. Because Wiseman may play, Kuminga may play.
Yeah, he said 90% chance that Wiseman's going to play.
And then Kuminga says, I need to play. He wants to play.
A lot of people talking about Kuminga saying that he's really mad he didn't start in the finals.
No, well, Bob Myers mentioned it after Game 6. This guy.
I heard that a lot yesterday.
But you know what? I'm not mad at that.
No, I'm not either. I kind of love it.
I love that because next year he's going to burst onto the scene. And Jason Tatum hasn't seen anything yet. He's going to have to deal with Wiggins and Kuminga at some point next year.
Well, that's the thing that if you just look at this year's team, the one area of weakness would be attacking the rim athletically. And now you get a guy who is dynamic. Like, how many guys in the league can hang with Kuminga above the rim?
Yeah, not many. Not many.
I mean, it's a short list.
A lot of people found out.
It's a short list.
Quindary Weatherspoon. How about that? 510 Xfinity Moment text line.
I actually really like Weatherspoon.
Hey, Christmas Day, he had some moments.
He did. I like
Christmas Day against Phoenix had some moments.
He hurt himself and kind of fell out of favor toward the end of the year.
But he was with the roster, though. I love the fact that he traveled with the roster. Yeah. He was giving him work there, being on the scout team. He's getting a ring. He was in the parade.
Nice.
He was at the parade.
Nice.
You are listening to 95.7 The Game, KGMZ FM at HG1, San Francisco and Odyssey Station. Download the Odyssey app. Favorite 95.7 The Game for the best and most up-to-date Warriors coverage. Morning Roast back in studio. Joe Shasky, the Butcher, Bonta Hill, Zaza Pachulia, 8:30. He's going to join us at 8:30 today on the Morning Roast to talk about their parade, recap the season. 888-957-9570. I want to hear from the roasters and the nation. How was the parade experience for you?
How great was that?
Where are you posted at? What did you see? What did you do? How'd you get there? Where'd you come from? I want to hear from the roasters here. 888-957-9570. I saw a text here on the text line. 415. Next hot Bay Area sports topic is Trey Lance ready? That's around the corner, folks.
Around the corner. We're not there. We're not there yet.
I'm staying away from Niners stuff. Yeah. I don't even know what's going on Niners Twitter.
Let me tell you. I
had to take a sabbatical from it.
Yeah. Trey Lance gonna be awesome. Okay, let me just put everybody to bed. He's gonna be awesome. They got Kittle and Debo. They're all coming back. We're fine. The Niners are fine. All right, we are fine.
Didn't you get the sense that this championship was the most gratifying for Steph Curry? Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and the entire organization.
No doubt. It felt like these guys were... It felt like a career coronation for a lot of these guys, especially Steph Curry. It's like, what are you going to say from here on out? And it did feel like he finally could get that last laugh. There's no buts. Like, that's the thing we kind of talked about. So many, but he hasn't gotten finals MVP. Yeah, but he hasn't been the best player on the team. Yeah, even though we all know he already was. Yeah, but he's got to do it without Durant, even though we know he already has. Yeah, but. Like, it's always a but. And now there is no but. I mean, he forever gets the last laugh. My favorite part of the day, Draymond and his mom. Are they selling tequila? Is that what he's doing?
Lobo's Tequila, the LeBron James Tequila. He's a pitch man, too. Draymond Green, he's part of the movement.
Somehow LeBron had to make his way into the parade.
I mean, the Lobo's Tequila was flowing at 9 o'clock in the morning. That was JTA and Draymond on the same bus. I knew that bus would be lit.
Well, he had, I don't know how many bottles he went through, but the video that I saw, because again, I was out there, my phone was losing battery. It looked like Mary Babers Green and him were getting interviewed, talking
by Festus,
telling people to shut up.
Yeah, basically Festus was like, "Yo, like, what are you gonna tell the people now?" Draymond looked at the camera and said, "Shut up, shut up, Langford. Go ahead, hit the sound here."
This. That's what we do. We win. Winners win. They'll never understand it. They'll try to quantify it. They'll try to make it about points. Right. Winners win. That's what we do. Straight like that. I said it all. Shut up. That's what I said. I said it. Shut up. That's what you tell them. We don't want to hear it no more. Shut up. Straight like that. How we celebrating this summer? We drinking Lobos and we telling y'all to shut up. What you gotta say, mama?
I got nothing
So not only is he the greatest podcaster on the planet, and he's selling you that, he'll also sell you Lobos. That's what it's called, Lobos Tequila.
Yeah, Lobos Tequila.
Man, everybody's selling alcohol these days.
Dude, yeah, Fody, Dre.
You know, we should get Clutch.
Clay Thompson has red wine now.
Oh, nice.
Raj mentioned this yesterday. I said, Clay missed a great opportunity to promote his red wine.
And he was too busy promoting his boat.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. We should get the Clutch management to sponsor this show with that tequila.
Lobos Tequila?
Let's do it.
It's very early in the morning. Morning roast. Brought to you by Lobos Tequila.
I was a 1942 guy, and now I've converted to Lobos. How much is one of the bottles? Do we know? I'm going to look it up.
Yeah, look it up right now. So Draymond, I thought for a second he was telling me to shut up. I was like, damn, is he telling me to shut up? Is he telling the media members to shut up? Who's he telling to shut up? Also, he joined Mr. Fab.
Whoa.
Yeah, how much is a bottle?
It's pricey. It's right in that 1942 range.
What is it?
$154.99.
For a bottle of Lobos Tequila?
Uh-huh. That's the 1707. I'm seeing very different shades of 1707.
Wow, wait, $154?
Yeah.
Lobos Tequila? Jesus Christ.
At wine.com.
Jesus. I'm looking, 160, 155.
750 milligrams.
Damn.
Yeah.
This tequila must be, anybody had Lobos Tequila?
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna go to Bevmo, or actually no, I like to go to Wine and More, the one at Ceramani.
Yeah.
They got a great selection. I think it's Wine and Company.
I want to know,
You know
anybody at their
Sponsor the show.
YouTube, Twitch, anybody had the Lobos Tequila? How is it?
This is the extra anejo. I don't know how to pronounce that. Somebody tell me if I'm doing that wrong.
707.
It looks fantastic.
Bonte's baby blue player haters ball suit yesterday was tripping. That's a good one. Lobos bottle of Bevmo. Chill, Butcher. It's owned by LeBub. No thanks. So Warrior fans won't drink
Total
that.
Wine is what it's called.
There's a couple of like affordable options, like the Mezcal's, like $59.
Yeah, but that's like, okay, if you're a 1942 drinker like I am, which I'm only an occasional 1942 drinker, all
let's
right?
just say you're not a 19. You're just
Once you go to that level, you can't go back.
Yeah,
I'm just being real.
Full disclosure, I know absolutely nothing about tequila
Let's put it
other
this
than I never have a good time on it.
This way. So
yeah, so they do have some Lobos Tequila that is about $50.
I don't drink like you're what do I drink?
I'm not a big drinker.
Once a quarter?
Yeah, I'm not a big
You know what I mean?
I'm not a big. I still.
And if I do, I'll do tequila shots in terms of like a couple of shots, and I am gone. You know what I mean? It goes down smooth, just a little bit of lime.
You know what?
You're good to go.
So
Why are you nodding your head?
So I mentioned Klay Thompson not promoting his wine. Well, that's because he was out there promoting that Henny VSOP.
Oh,
shout out to Bill the Beast
Bill
out
the
there.
Beast, who was in the float behind me.
He was in the float. Clay did have that Henny. So he had that Henny. He was lit. You see him in the hot tub after. He was like, yo, I just need a moment.
Oh.
I need a moment.
Yeah, they all needed a
They
moment.
all needed a moment.
I'm
Steph
surprised the IVs weren't flowing.
Right.
I'm sure Kaiser Permanente had the full-bodied IVs going, just straight electrolytes into everyone's body yesterday.
Wow, people coming at me. Bonte, if you ever caught drinking that trash-ass Lobos in Dub Nation territory, we will throw hands on you. Whoa, getting violent here.
Whoa.
Getting violent.
Wow.
Anybody had the Lobos Tequila? I want to know how it is.
Yeah, I do too.
It's an expensive bottle.
It is a very expensive bottle, but that's the kind that you sip.
Shout out to Bill the Beast. I need some more Hennessy, by the way. Even though I just store bottles. I literally just store bottles. Because I want that little bar. I got my mindset of like a brick little bar when I get a house or whatnot. Yeah. Just have like
a little
all
wet
the
bar?
little wet.
Like my little setup?
I like the wet bar. I kind of want something more old school though.
Oh, what do you like more bricks?
Yeah, I kind of want more bricks.
Oh.
I don't know. I got some ideas in my head.
I like that.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Real tequila's in Mexico. Tastes like water out here.
Hey, when you're in the desert and you're drinking tequila, it becomes a potent drink. I'm telling you, there is something about tequila in the desert.
Tequila in hot weather is just brutal.
I was surprised at how much drinking Steph Curry did yesterday.
Yeah, we'll get to that on the other side. Linda 680. Did you go to the parade and did you have fun? Oh, forgot. I got to take more calls here. Linda, what's happening? You're on the morning roast here on 95.7 The Game.
What's up, Linda?
Good morning, guys. How the heck are you?
Oh man,
I'm floating.
I'm floating right now, but I could use another nap too.
Yeah, or Lobos.
Or Lobos.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I'm a Patron girl.
Okay, you on the Patron?
Nothing wrong with that.
I usually be on the Julio, but it's all good.
So yesterday, I wanted to go to the parade, but unfortunately on Sunday, my mom is 87 and had to go to the hospital. So I spent the day with her Sunday. But she kept telling the nurses, there has to be a TV in my room. I have to watch the parade. And then yesterday when I was checking in with her at 4 o'clock, she said, I watched the entire parade. It was wonderful. Now, mind you, she's 87, grown up and raised in Oakland, loves her Warriors, and always will. And yes, I would do a confetti snow angel. You betcha.
Yes. Nice. Confetti snow angels on Market Street.
On Market, though.
Yes
very
or no?
Specific.
Yes
on
or
market,
no? Confetti snow angels on Market Street. Our producer, Sam Lubman, was busting out the confetti snow angels on Market Street.
Somebody made
now,
an
they did street clean. They did clean the streets.
No, they did. It was the cleanest. It was. I didn't smell any.
If you're gonna do a confetti snow angel, that's the day.
Well, and somebody made an astute point. BART seats are probably just as dirty as Market Street.
Hey, you know what?
I can't argue that.
You know what, Lubman?
And I sit on a BART seat from time to time.
I'm Team Lutman. I haven't been on BART in a very long time. I don't plan on going on BART.
Well, yeah, you got the Batmobile.
Yeah, I'm not going on BART anytime
I'm
soon.
a man of the people. I had my backpack. I was hanging on to that one strap as everyone's flying left and right.
Hey.
And I'm thinking to myself, God, I need the hand sanitizer. This strap is disgusting.
By the way, beep, 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 beep. It's up in Sacramento right now. It's just, I don't think we're ever going to be saying beep, 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 beep ever again this season. But no,
that's sad.
If there's a day
he might be the biggest bust in Giants draft history.
There's a few.
It's sad, dude.
Fred Lewis on line 1.
He was the number 2 overall pick.
I know.
Of the entire draft.
I know. But Lutman, if you're going to do a confetti angel on Market Street,
2.
that was the day. The streets were clean.
Yeah.
You had them. It was. I'm Team Lutman here.
Absolutely no. The moment was ripe for it. It was totally ripe for it. So it's a once in a while opportunity to take it.
Look, it's true from the 415 Xfinity mobile text line. Market Street is cleaner than a sidewalk, than the sidewalk on Market Street. The street is actually cleaner than the sidewalk. I'll take that.
Yeah, okay.
I'll buy that.
Okay.
I'll buy that.
And this was in our media section too, so there was a lot less foot traffic too. But
you just. I don't.
Much of a qualifier, sure, but
you're not touching that. Lobo's Tequila comes with a free seat cushion for all the flopping you're going to do after drinking it. That's from the 510. That's pretty good.
Did LeBron tweet yesterday?
I don't know.
I bet he did.
I'm going to
saw who else tweeted.
Kevin Durant. Well, he always tweets.
Well,
Kevin Durant's going at it with Stephen A. Smith, Charles Barkley. Things are not good for Kevin Durant on the basketball court. His life is really good.
It had to be a tough day.
It had to be a brutal day.
I mean, come on.
I am having a very bad day.
By the way, when the Celtics made their run in the first quarter of Game 1, you saw Kevin Durant tweet out some high-level basketball being played.
I did.
And then Draymond Green Saturday, there was some high-level basketball being played in that series.
The two of them are going to kill each other at one point, right?
They're not really boys, huh?
No.
You don't think so?
They'll do another sit down for the boardroom clicks and Draymond's podcast at some point. But I also think at some point the two of them are going to slap box.
I can't believe after the start of last season when the Warriors got blown out in Brooklyn that they are now hoisting their 4th Larry O'Brien trophy in the last 8 years. And Kevin Durant couldn't even get out the first. Couldn't even win a game against the same Celtics. Against the same team that the Warriors just beaten 6.
Forget that. The Warriors are champs, and simultaneally, LeBron wants Kyrie back, and Kevin Durant is getting divorced from Kyrie. It's a great day in Warriorland.
It's a great day in Warriorland. More of your phone calls coming up. If you're on hold, stay on hold. 888-957-9570. Phone calls. Let us know about your parade experience. We're going to figure out this Lobo situation. Lobo's Tequila. Is it good or is it not? More coming up on the Morning Roast on 95.7 The Game.